What's up, y'all? It's me. Maybe wait till... Yeah, just do it. First, we're going to be starting off with Toriel. Fireballs. And very low HP, as you can see. You might die by your own attack. Next is Asriel. Supposed to be the king of monsters. Same attacks, but with a trident zone and a little bit more HP. Next is Flowey, who has a seed throw, which is semi-spammable. A seed circle. Low HP too. Next is Mettaton EX. There's only 2 characters who actually spawn in this lab, and that's this and 6 bones. There's a leg zone. I don't know why it spawned like that, but that's a leg circle. Yeah. Also very low HP. Next is Undying, who has spear throws, a spear zone, and spears. Low HP. I forgot water doesn't kill you anymore. Next is Napstablook. The only character who you can, change in this game. And has one attack called Tears. They used to only be able to go into one direction. Now they go into whatever direction you're facing. Also low HP. Next is Muppet, who is the only character to spawn in here. Spider attack, which spawns a spider. A web throw. And T-blasters. You just are the T. Oh no. Also, very low HP. But sort of high damage. I'm streaming. Next is Frisk, who has a melee weapon, who actually is only melee. The mercy attack blinds people with a picture of Frisk. And that, low HP too. This void kills everything, don't worry. Next is Papyrus, the first character to ever get a rotate bone. This rotate bone actually does very high damage, but can be avoided by just standing still. He also has a bone throw, which, yeah, low HP too. But yeah, this void also kills you instantly. Excuse me, how did those get there? That didn't make any sense. Next is Grillby. The only character to spawn in Grillby's? Yes, we're gonna go somewhere less populated for the showcase. Yeah. He has a fire throw, and so far, he also has blue fire, which if you stand still, well, will not hurt you. And fire rain, which will hurt you a lot. Ruby has about 6,000, so weak but decent. Next we have Sands Classic. Very, very low HP. As a Gaster Blaster, expected. A rotate bomb, but this one you have to avoid instead of standing still. He also has a bone throw and a bone zone. The bone zone hurts you, by the way. Yoink. Next is Asriel. If I can get in. Let me in. I'm gonna get away from that. It has a Chaos Buster, which is just Star Blazing, which summons stars. A Shocker Breaker, which doesn't really do anything. He also has Fire Magic. And that is these morphs. Time to move on to these two. This is Delta Sands. He also is kind of melee with Delta Punch, which is just punch, punch, kick. Delta Bone Wings, which, yeah. And a Delta Blaster. A low HP, but higher than most characters on the list have been shown. A fast Gaster Blaster, too. So he is kind of strong. Next is Untitled Sands. With a good bone zone. An Other Blaster, which is big. And his good old this thing blaster hand. For some reason, I feel like the blaster hand should be rainbow, not the blaster. Also decent HP. Next is Player. Player has a melee weapon called Hacker Chaos Saber. I remember getting Player. They used to have only 250 HP. Now they have 3,782. They also have Virus Hacker, which is basically just, yeah, that is big and it will do damage to whoever is in it. Next is Jubble, who is very annoying to deal with because he causes lag on the server. He has a devil's knife. Ace ring. Ow. I'm gonna have to move over here before I... We have Bye-Bye, which summons just Javelate Circle and Duck Carousel. Are you sure you can... Honestly, kinda good, but also with decent HP, so he is about 8,000. My phone's on literally just hit me in midair. Well, I'm at bone throw. Next we have Core Frisk. With Core Blocks. That will push you around and deal damage. Next is a Core Blade. Those things are unkillable. Well, no, not unkillable. Core Blade will do damage as shown. And I don't want to kill myself. Yeet. Next is Epic Swap Papyrus, who only has 2 attacks. He has an Epic Blaster. That's good on that guy. Good, and he has a special attack shown there. Now let's run before they kill me, before I kill myself in the game. Next is Goth. I do not support this. Go to J-Hole this time. Who has a Soul Harvester, which is a melee weapon as shown. A Bone Circle, which is still outdated. Is a Gaster Blaster. Now it's lagging, so he has a Fly Reaper, which people used to abuse to get Night Air and Alpha easier. Little cheaters, I had to do the parkour legit. Next is Shadowfire Sands. It was a Shadowfire Blaster, which looks cool. Shadowfire armor. Another controllable Gaster Blaster that actually shoots at people. And a giant Gaster Blaster cat. It doesn't do anything. Next is Crosscar. Let me think I have enough for it. Who's powerful, but let's use a Bone Zone from Papyrus, a Gaster Blaster from Wolverine. Oh no, died. I didn't want to die yet. That was unexpected. Apparently it does a lot of X-Knife, which will hurt you. An X-Blade that will shoot an X every 3 swings. An Overwrite button which will heal you. And that is X card. There's also Cross Frisk, also known as X-Tail Frisk, who has the Soul Knives, which will do quite damage. A Soul Knife, which will also shoot an axe every 3 swings. An overwrite button that will heal you, too. If you are low, use the overwrite button. It has a 40-second cooldown. It does other things, but I don't know what those other things do. Next is Classic Cara. It has a knife throw and a real knife, which does a lot of damage. It may say it only does 10,000, but it actually does more than 10,000. It does about, I forgot how much it does. It just does a lot. Next is Betty from Glitchtale, who will do spear throws, and we're not going to do it at that. It also has a scythe. I wasn't even doing anything to you. Next is Gaster, who has a shadow hand. Pretty sure he has a blaster, but something's glitching. I swear he has more than that. And the server is in chaos now. Wow. Next is Glitchtale Papyrus. I said, next is Glitchtale Papyrus. Finally. Just got away from the people. There's a Glitch Blaster, which doesn't actually glitch. It just looks good. No. No. Don't feel like doing it. Okay, then there's Bone Throws. Is special attack. Where was that? Okay, we're going to be showcasing a character earlier than I expected we would. So technically, next will be Fatal Virus, who has a claw attack for melee damage. Sands Gaster Blaster, which spreads out after it shoots, which is very, very powerful. Zan's Virus Explosion. Okay, but since this is showcase, I won't be too long. He also has decent health. He has good health. He has like about 40,000 HP. Anyways, what was supposed to be next is Undertale Sands, who has a Hell Mag attack, which does a lot of damage. A Hell Blaster, which looks cool. A Hell Axe, which looks even cooler. And a ginormous Bone Zone. Look at the size of that thing. That thing covers up. Holy crap. There used to be characters here, Demi Sands and Real Power Papyrus, but they got removed. I don't know why this got removed, but Real Power Papyrus caused a lag everywhere. This is Glitchtale Sands. It allows me in there. I know I have enough soul. He has these multiple bone attacks, a Glitchtale Gaster Blaster, which is even bluer, a Glitchtale Bone Wave, which is just the Bone Wave from Delta, and this. And he is a bone zone. A proper one. Unlike Hell Sands. Hell Sands has a ridiculous Gaster. He also has decent health. Dies easily, though, if you know the right patterns and stuff. Next, we're going to be... Oh, wait, I forgot. Next is actually going to be Undertale Papyrus. They fell bone zone. Fell bone throw, which can kill you. Fell bones, which is... Oh. Anyways, we forgot to do this. It's a combined version of the blue, which does insane damage, and the red. You can't go into it unless it's under, I think. I don't think it actually makes it to 4. Anyways, that is Fell Papyrus. I can do more, though, because it's only been 22 minutes, and I am very boring. Next is Underfell Undyne. Spear zones. Fell spears. Spear circles. Yada yada yada. Trash HP. Will die very easily. Anyways, next is Underfell Sands. It says huge bone zone, but this is actually just normal size. It is a Underfell Gaster Blaster, which looks creepy. Fell Rotate Zone, which... Anyways, you don't need to know what the bone attack does. The Fell Swap Papyrus, who is actually kind of strong. The Fell Swap Bone Zone doesn't really do that much. Except it does a ton of damage. Like I said, a ton of damage. Apparently 30,000 if you walk through it. Even with speed on. Okay, Fell Swap Blasters. That didn't look too... Fell Swap Blasters and Throw Bones, which are actually spammable. That is Fell Swap. Next is Fell Shift. Or Storyfell Con. Let me be. Leave me alone. I don't want to hear. A Chaos Blaster, but it's red. A Giant Knife, which is the knife on the back. A Circle Knife Zone. That's it. With decent HP. Having 30,000. Rounded to 20,000, but what? Next is Glitchtale Sands. Used to be the fastest character in the game. His speed got nerfed. Anyways, that is a Angry Ace Aura. The Dustfell Bones won't throw. Charged Dustfell Blaster. 4. I'm doing it. I'm gonna get away from it. Nope, 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 nope. A Dustfell Blaster. And a charge. I don't know. Dustfell actually has. And that guy just started walking on me. I don't know what he was doing. Anyways, next is Swamp Sands, also known as Blueberry. There's a blue bone zone, which will actually slow you down if you touch it. Is this thing boost, I guess. Blue bones, which hurt you a lot and slow you down. Holy crap, that duck. Anyway, next is Swap Papyrus. Will I be able to finish the entire episode? I wonder. Oh, I'm lagging. It was a swap moving bone, which hurts a lot. Why is it called Swap Papyrus? Well, anyway, he has a Swap Blaster and a Bone Zone. That is a ridiculous Bone Zone. Anyways, the next character we'll be showing is Dust Sands. Dun, 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 dun. More bones is this is his Hyper Blaster. Dust Blasters. He has a Bone Zone, which ridiculously can kill Ace. A Bone Throw. That is Dust. He also has decent HP. I was not expecting that. Next is Horror Sands. Let me in. Let me in. Yes. This is Horror's Rotate Bone. Anyways, his one hit dot coming right up is just a melee axe. He has a bone attack, which is ridiculously laggy. A spike zone, which doesn't Holy crap, it actually does more damage than that. A spike. Never mind, that's what we. Enraged mode, which doesn't do that. It allows you to reach the roof, I think. No, it doesn't. Anyway, now to see what the head dog thing does. Yeah, all it does is kill them. Not instantly, it doesn't. Excuse me? Okay, that's what I thought. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Next is Blueberry, God of the Cookie. Let me in. There we go. He is a cookie blaster, which does. He has bone ammo, which you can actually hold the left foot. Think. Cookie boost. I have a cookie boost. I'm still reloading. Cookie blaster, cookie blaster. My health just went to negative 400. What the heck? Oh, let's see. Next is Killer Sands. You actually got a buff recently, but nobody told me. There's a Goop Blaster now, which does that. A Spike Zone, Knife, Bone Attack, but the best attack he has is the Goop Blaster. I got there. Self-destruct. And decent HP. Next is Phantom Papyrus. Okay, more bones, which glow red. And a bone throw, which nobody cares about. Next is Fresh Sands, which in this game, everybody wants to kill immediately. So I'm going to go to the place where nobody goes. He has this attack, which will instantly kill everybody. Fresh Blast now, which... a Disco. And Boombox. Boombox can't allow you to play songs, sadly, though. Next is Fatal Air Sands. I said next is Fatal Air Sands. A Fatal Air Blaster. What is it doing? It needs help. Everybody help the Fatal Air Gaster Blasters. It has red strings, which will make you slow. It has a Spin Bone, which will instantly kill everything. The Glitch Blaster is like a special attack. It does that. Except they're not supposed to aim at the ground like that. Bone Zones. That guy died from an attack. And he actually looks... Next is Gino. Or Gino. He has Bone Throw, like usual. Giant Bone. Big Bone. Group of Gaster Blasters. Let's run through it. Yeah. I actually survived nice. No. Oh, now I died. Next is Outer Sands. Wow, his model changed. He looks nice now. He has an outer blaster, which looks extremely weird. Blue star circle. Ow. He has a beamed. He has a lightsaber. He has a light. For sure. Stupid fiddle. Anyways, like I said, I need to showcase beam swords. So I'm going to hit Gaster. Twice. Oh wow, that's inappropriate language, so I can't have that in my screen. Anyways, next is storage. Next is Starship Cara, who has a Chaos Saber, a Chaos Buster, and a Knife Circle. Wee. My shoulder hurts. So does my knee. Dream Sands, I don't even need to showcase him. He's just bad. He needs to be buffed. Like, seriously. He can't even... Oh, no. He can't do damage. X Sands can, though. Well, I messed up. I did it good. Big. Wait a second, I was supposed to be X. Dead X? It does not. Nope. Ow. Nope. The Axe Blaster. That's not. Axe Blaster. No, no, no. Spiked Bones. They all do. Next is Epic Sands, bruh. Epic has an Epic Blaster, which is huge! An Epic Blast. Epic Time. And an Epic Bones with extreme damage. Next is Cross Sands. We'll get to the extremely OP people later. We have X. There's a giant X in the room. X Event Fell Summon. X Blaster. Oh no, we totally accidentally died. Technically, I did. We'll save these 3 for later. We already did that one, so... Next is Epic Shift Cara, a Chaos Buster that turns rainbow. Ow, 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 crap. I'm lagging. A Knife Zone, which does do extreme damage, so I'd be careful around. This thing, it jump scares people. You guys gonna eat the cheese. Never mind, it kill. No! Anyway, Knife Attack just summons knives. There's only one way out of that, and that's the reset. So do not touch that cheese. Next is Sands. I didn't know his head just naturally did that. I thought you had to do like some sort of emote thing. There's an Oof Blaster. Oof Cola, which is a nice soft drink. It doesn't do anything. You can spawn a car, too. Oh no, my car got stuck. And now I'm a worm. That's Oof Sands. He has low HP, though. His blaster used to be even more spammable. Wait, I'm supposed to go this way. Next is Gas Sands, who actually has a very good song. Gas Blaster. They look terrible. Big Gas Blaster looks good, though. Smoke doesn't do anything. Like, it damages you a little, and no, wait, it just flat out drains your HP, but not that much. Yeet. I'm saving all the really OP characters for like last. This is Epic Cara. They have Giant Knife. X. Why do they have this X? Anyway. Air dead. There's also Epic Frisk, who actually got buffed recently. Your hitbox is actually the souls and not the Frisk, believe it or not. Your hitbox is actually behind the Frisk. Jump Power. Thunderline. Ow. Green Soul throws a pan. Purple Soul makes a spike pit. Orange throws a fist at you, and Yellow Soul, you. Blue Soul, I'm out. Green Swap Blueberry. Nice. This is supposed to be the guide of this section. Oh. Blue Blaster. Bone Surround. Bone Rise. Sex. Hit, you crap. $45 we reached it. We reached 3/4 of an hour just playing Undertale Merged Multiverses. Okay, next is Dream Swap Error Sand. Let me just zoom past these people. Yeet. Airbone. Yeet. Horror Spawn actually will kill you instant. What? Why? Swap Air Blaster does that. I'm not gonna. I'm not trying to kill it. Nightmare helped me. Oh wait, they removed it. Dust help. Dun, dun, dun. You know what? Since y'all tried to attack me, that's the easiest way to leave a conversation. Everybody, just throw yourself into the pit. Next is Pirate Saint. It says he's very weak, but he's not. He has a cannon. Yeah. He also has cutlass. I'm not gonna attack y'all. Y'all destroy me. Oh no, cutlass. Anyways, pirate sword. You know what those look like. It doesn't do much damage. I'm gonna save this for later. We're gonna be 6 bones. Hold on. Okay. 6 bones has a void attack. This one has a hand spawn which will slap you. Ow. He also has a special creepy blaster. Creepy blaster. You can't go through the blast. You can just climb over it. Well, they made it to where you can't go through it. This void will kill. Anyways, I said this void will kill us. Anyway. Next we have Bill Sands. I think he has an entire UI, I think it's called. He shoots a giant. Yeah, this is just his yellow blasters. Brub. Bill Hat. It actually does a giant yellow blast. Bill Bone Zone. And Blue Fire. And then he dies. Because that's how Gravity Falls ends. I saw someone jump down there. Next is Reaper Sands. We are not doing the one next to Reaper Sands, even though it is a character. I don't like it. It's a Scythe. A Bone Throw. A Void. A Fly Reaper. Reaper Blaster. And that's Reaper. He has low HP too. Despite him being the god of death. No. No, no, no. We have Dance Sands. Dance Party, man. This will damage you for some reason. It's literally a dance floor. Why would you want his Gaster blasters? Wait, I've never used it. Oh. I've never used Dance Speed before. I haven't used Dance Sands in a while. Dance moves. Oh, they just heal you. They do not heal you that good. Next is Red. How long is the stream? Oh, hi. Sorry I wasn't saying you. I was just paying attention to what the actual stream was. But hi, Sufati Sripenia Winu. Next we're gonna red spawns in Hotland? But why? No. Oh yeah. Explosion. Oh. Oh, I didn't think that actually kill red in one hit. So you're the one who's just been watching this. Okay, but hi. Next we have Sanus. Who has a heart attack right now, I think. There's Tom Blasters. He has a boom attack. And if you press E, you can spam it and it will do more damage. I'm gonna kill someone with this trigger happy. What is it? Okay. Bye. Bad comb. Yeah. Oh no. Okay, so I actually haven't used that. Okay, my next is Glitchtale Sands. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'm sure. He's a Thanos blaster, and he has the snap. Next is Ghoul Sands, who I haven't used in forever. I forgot Ghoul Sands existed. He's weird, but not what? That did not make any sense. Oh my gosh. I gotta commit die now. In the game. Oh my. Third time's the charm. Well, at least they changed the death system to normal. What? It's just not allowing me to showcase this. Allow me to showcase. Allow me to. It's just Ghoul Sands. Okay, that's the spike. That's the. That. Anyways, now. You happy now? Next is Glitchtale Gaster. Before episode 8. Clap power. Strings. Those. Much Gaster Blaster, biggest in the game. Nightmare Zone. And bunch of punches. I said I was streaming. Next is Ultra Sand. Never mind.